At first glance, it's just a heap of twisted metal. But hidden in this wreck, over 20,000 feet below the Pacific, is a deadly weapon from World War II. And you might be the one to spot it. Can you find the gun buried in the chaos? Look closely. Because history doesn't always reveal itself so easily. Deep beneath the surface of the Pacific Ocean, something incredible lies in silence. A U.S. Navy destroyer from World War II, torn by time and battle, now resting on the ocean floor. The USS Johnston was a tiny, yet heroic destroyer that charged the mighty Japanese Navy in the historic battle off Samar in 1944. Once a proud vessel bristling with armament and speed, designed for warfare, she lies 4 miles under the Pacific Ocean, a twisted, rusting relic, a ghost of its former self. Recently, 2 of the ship's guns were found among the wreckage. But here's the challenge. Can you spot them? Because they're not easy to see. These guns aren't standing tall on a clean deck anymore. They're partially buried, obscured by debris, and nearly swallowed by decades of corrosion and silt buildup. Take a close look at this section. Somewhere in this twisted metal lies a 5-inch naval gun. Can you see it?
Vulcan found the remains of 2 5-inch gun mounts in the debris field. So this is one of them. Now what you're looking at here, at first you might think that's a gun barrel.
Right,
but no,
I did.
That's a gun barrel.
Yeah.
And what we're seeing is a mount upside down, and the mount is on the deck house. Not only does this match the deck house here in front of Mount 53, but also it caught this catwalk that goes from this deck house to this deck house. It caught that portion of walkway plus the trunk of the torpedo crane.
And that's this right here.
And that's what this is.
What everyone thinks is a gun barrel is actually the pillar that crane is resting on.
And this is upside down, of course, in here. I think the crane head is buried in the sediment there.
And this is that section of catwalk that you're saying is going between the 2 housings?
Yes, right here.
Okay.
This catwalk. And the mount itself is missing the 2 covers. These are for the square windows.
These guns were once capable of firing 70-pound shells at targets miles away. Now, they're entombed in silence, hidden in plain sight. Now here's the second gun, even harder to recognize. It's almost completely hidden in a collapsed deck section. But if you trace the shadow here and follow this line, there it is.
So right here, you have an upside down gun mount again. And it's essentially the blown apart remains of a deck house sticking up, and there's a gun mount underneath it.
Okay.
So this deck house right here is sticking up.
Finding these guns is more than just a game of I Spy. It's a glimpse into history, into the final moments of a battle long forgotten by most. The USS Johnston played its part in the vast Pacific conflict. escorting carriers, dodging torpedoes, exchanging fire with enemy forces. And now it rests here, nearly unrecognizable. But pieces like these guns, tell a story. If you spotted the guns, let us know in the comments. And if you want more deep-sea mysteries and lost relics of war, check out this video.